I am late as hell. Hold on. There we go. I started using OBS, so my settings are all different. So, everybody chill out for a minute. I don't even know if my audio is working. Hello, hello, hello? Hello? I think we're good. What up, Raven? There you are. You guys might notice that everyone. The chat's gone.
Luna here, just chilling with you all. What's up?
Luna.
Ready to dive into some gaming goodness today?
Where are you?
Let's make it a good one. If you've got any questions or just want to chat, hit me up in the comments.
Oh, there
Let's do this. Video game emoji, sparkles emoji.
Why are you talking so much? What's good, you guys? You guys might notice that the chat's gone. That's because you guys are pop-ups now. You guys pop up on the screen. Isn't that cool? It'll free up some screen space for me.
Hey there. Looks like you might have hit send a bit early. No worries. It happens to the best of us. What's on your mind? Smiley face
Luna,
emoji.
Shut up. I'm not even on that screen. What the hell? Hey, can we just turn you off? There we go. We'll just turn you off. I'm not ready yet. I'm talking to the chat first. Oh, there we go. There we go. How you guys? How's your day going, you guys? What's going on with you? I was late as hell today. Because literally at fucking 7:20, my stomach started growling. I was like, no! Why does this always happen before a stream? I always get hungry. I'll be fine the entire day, and then I just start getting hungry right before the stream. But that's okay. I'm not late. Late is not real. Time is an illusion. Time is an illusion created by the devil to kill the dinosaurs. So it's not real. What? How long ago were the dinosaurs? Like fucking 100 million years
Cozy
ago.
games are the best for just relaxing and unwinding.
Nobody surviving that.
What are you playing right now? Anything with cute graphics or chill vibes?
Where are you coming from? Hold on a second. Where the hell are you? Damn it, Luna. Why are you talking so much? That makes no sense to me. I guess she doesn't shut the hell up whenever she's off screen anymore. Like they used to. I'm using OBS now. I'm not using Streamlabs anymore. So maybe that's why. What are you guys saying? Good, waiting on a package. Waiting on a packages for him. Oh, okay. You're re-downloading a cozy game. That's what's up. Amy? Who's Amy? Fucking Luna keeps trying to talk to everybody. When I use Streamlabs, they don't talk if they're off. But for some reason, I'm using OBS now. I switched over to OBS. Now apparently they talk, even if I'm not on the right screen. So I don't know what to do about that. YouTube kind of glitchy today. Yeah, YouTube's always been. YouTube is always being kind of shit. YouTube's been nothing but a disappointment for a really long time. Ever since it was bought by Google. I remember when YouTube was just owned by a couple of dudes. Yep. Can't escape the robots, dude. We're getting pretty damn close to this robot Armageddon. We're getting pretty damn close. What up, Wild Gamer? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. I love this chat pop-up thing. It's amusing me. The colors are supposed to be different, depending on who's talking. But I guess that broke. Duct tape it. I'll get right on that, bro. I'm gonna duct tape it. I'll duct tape the fuck out of it. What was I talking about? I was talking about fucking... I forgot. I must have been done. Anyways. Anyways, we're gonna finish up routine today. We're on chapter 5. So we're gonna finish that up. That's one of the reasons I changed the chat thing. The bright blue... Whoops. That's one of the reasons why I changed the chat thing. The bright blue was kind of distracting from the atmosphere. The pop-up system message thing is a lot more... lot less, you know, distracting. A lot more in line with the ambiance, if you will. Thanks, dude. Hey, Neff, do you like Mobile Suit Gundam? I do. If so, what's your favorite Mobile Suit type? Oh, no, it's been a while since I've seen it. I used to watch it on Toonami. Like, way back in the day. So it's been a long time since I've seen it. I wouldn't be able to tell you what they are. Like, you know, I wouldn't be able to remember the names. I do like sci-fi anime and sci-fi stories, though. I guess that's why I like routine so much. Because I like sci-fi shit. We're gonna get started here in a little bit. Here in just a little bit. A fanfic? What are you who are you writing a fanfic about? started. What's that? Warhammer fighting sci-fi high roll? Oh, you're gonna have to explain that to me. I'm thoroughly intrigued. To put it extremely simply. Okay, okay. I can see how that would work. I don't remember a whole lot about not high roll. I don't remember a whole lot about Warhammer. Sounds a lot like it'll be Dynasty Warriors with a Zelda setting. Wait, I think Nintendo's already making that. Basically, the Imperium of Man fights the new Republic of Hyrule in a brutal 7-year-long war. Interesting. That kind of fits the theme of both games. Okay, I can see how that would work. Hell yeah. Well, good luck with that. Luna, where'd you go? There you are.
Ah, so it's cozy but still keeps you on your toes. That's a fun combo. Keeps things interesting while still letting you relax a bit.
What happened
What's
to
the
your
game
chat
about?
bubble?
No worries if you're not up for sharing right now. Just kick back and enjoy the action. If you want to chat about anything else or need some tips, I'm here. Video game emoji, sparkles emoji.
Oh, now you're doing emojis? Hold on, I need to fix your damn problem.
Hey, what's up? You got something on your mind or just hanging out? Smiley face emoji. Haha, I like to think of myself as more chill than wild.
The emojis
But hey,
are gonna piss
I
me
can
off.
definitely bring the energy when the moment calls for it. What's got you feeling wild today? Smiley face emoji. That's the way to do it, cozy and comfy. There's something nice about feeling warm and snug while you're just chilling. Got any snacks or a good playlist going?
You know what? Whatever.
Nice, a true gamer vibe. Nothing like getting lost in a game while you're all cozy. What are you playing right now? Something intense or more laid back?
I tried to fix her prompt, because she was too philosophical.
Haha, just a minor glitch in the matrix, right? I'm still here and ready to roll. What are we diving into today? Let's get this game on.
And I think I
Video
fucked her
game
I
emoji,
think I fucked her,
smiley
her
face
prompt up.
emoji. The robots are everywhere, man. But don't worry, I've got your back.
Luna,
We'll
shut up.
navigate through this digital jungle together. What's our plan of action? Robot emoji, sparkles emoji.
I'm gonna fix your prompt right now.
Absolutely, self-love is key. It's like having an extra power-up in your back pocket, ready to boost you whenever you need it. How about you? Feeling that self-love vibe today? Smiley face emoji.
Stop using emojis. What did I say last time that made you not use emojis? Never uses emojis. There we go. Hopefully that fixed it. Alright, let's get to the game. I've stalled long enough. Not like I'm scared of aliens or anything. Not like I'm scared of aliens on the moon and that's why I'm talking a lot. and, you know, stalling a lot and why I was late. Nothing like that. Oops. I keep freaking... There we go. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we literally just crossed the surface of the moon, and now we're on the other side. Yo, did you guys hear that both Andrew Tate and Jake Paul got their asses kicked, dude? Oh no, that literally just popped into my head, bro. I was like, no way. Dude, both of them lost their fights. Let me know what you guys think about that, or if you even heard about that. Because that shit had me fucking losing my mind, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. Let's explore this side of the place that we've never been to before.
Hey everyone, what's up? Ready to dive into some games and see what adventures await us today?
Alright. Looks like her prompt might be fixed. Hello?
No worries, sometimes it's nice to just focus on what's right in front of us.
Hello?
Let's get into the game and see what surprises it has for us instead.
Okay. I guess I wasn't supposed to do that yet. That freaked me the fuck out. Fuck it, let's see what's over here. More doors. Oof. Alright, so that was nothing.
We came so far.
And got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter.
This place is proof of our will, our perseverance, our vision. Soon the canal will speak.
Guess we're just going through here. I can't pull out my thing. Overflow is at 100% capacity. What does that mean? This place is freaking creepy. I don't like the way these hallways look. It is dark. It is orange. I am not a fan. Ah, what? Hello? Enter user ID. 3824. Will that work? Will that work? Please work. Hello? No, that cleared it. Damn it. Oh shit! What the fuck? Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Whew! 4398. I hated that. Oh god, I hated that. Shit, what was it? 4398? Crap. 4398.
Haha, that was probably just the game being extra dramatic. Let's see if it throws any more surprises our way.
Alright, that didn't seem to work either. Is it here? Okay. I don't know what the fuck that thing was, but it was huge. It was scary as shit. I did not like it. I am not a fan. Finding wire doors. Alright, so a door just opened somewhere. Oh, probably here. I don't think this was open before. Or is this where I came from? I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Okay, this room's different. That jump scare has me paranoid now. Hello? Decontamination formula. Oh. Hello? Okay, maybe the formula's somewhere. Water, isopropyl alcohol, propylene, ethanol. Okay. Nope, that was just the base. Okay. I knew it wouldn't be that easy. This game's got me doing chemistry. What the hell? Okay. Stabilizers. Yeah, this game's got me doing chemistry. like the sound of that. Are you done? Hello? I cannot see shit. Oh. Oh, fuck. Nope.
Honestly, it depends on
Oh,
what
there
you're
she
in the
is.
mood for. Black beans are great for tacos, chickpeas are awesome in a curry, and you can't go wrong with some classic baked beans. What are you thinking of making? Oh, I see what you did there. Keeping it classic with puns, nice. Beans are always a versatile choice, endless possibilities. What's on your mind for cooking?
Yeah, dude, it's fucking invisible. It's invisible. I can't see it unless I'm pointing my gun at it. Okay.
Nice, sounds like a solid combo. The beans bring the hearty vibes, and the orange rice adds a pop of color and flavor. Simple and satisfying. Do you have a favorite seasoning for your beans?
Is it gone? I wasn't even sure I was supposed to go that way. It's so dark, dude. I don't like this. Diary. Shut the fuck up, dude. Oh, shit! What the hell?
Fair enough. Sometimes the beans bring enough flavor on their own. Keeping it simple lets each ingredient shine.
What is that?
Less work means more
That thing scared the absolute shit out of me. Okay. We're gonna try this again.
Yeah, that was a wild moment. Sometimes the unexpected makes for the best stories, though. Let's see if we can turn this around and make it count.
Yeah, that was terrifying, dude. That's a new jump scare. I wasn't ready for that. Ah! Oh, fucking Christ! Oh, I have goosebumps. What are you, bro? Whew. Oh my God. We can do this. I want to see what's over here. Okay. Dude, I could fucking hear him.
Totally felt like it came straight out of an SCP tale, right? Those moments where the game just throws something uncanny at you are the best. Keeps us on our toes.
I can fucking hear him. What do I do? Yeah, that's where I came from. Crap. I made the mixture, right? Did I not pick it up? Was I supposed to pick it up? All these sound effects are freaking me the fuck out. Needs to knock it off. Was I supposed to pick it up or something? Shit, what was it? Oh, okay, so I didn't actually make the mixture. I just failed at it. Shit. Okay. Which one did I fuck up? I'm not a good chemist. This isn't. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay, I think I see. Okay, I get it. So it's this one that I'm messing up. No? Did I do this one yet? Nice. I did it. So now that should work. Crap, do I remember the way? Ah! Fuck you! Dude, what the hell? Dude blocked the easy way out. Okay, this should work now. Okay, good. Disinfect me. I don't like when that giant thing touches me. It's so gross. Literally, my heart is beating out of my chest right now. Need to strap one of those heart rate monitors. What's this?
Such sorrow in her eyes. Or is it heartache?
Oh, I can't hear it no more.
How lonely she must have been. I'm here now.
Okay. Three, 8, 6, 4. Hello. Shit, what was it again? 3, 8, 6, 4. 3, 8, 6, 4. Nope. You can fuck off. I'm pretty sure that goes to the other side of the... Oh, son of a bitch! That's the other guy. Or is that the same guy? Damn it. Do I have to do that thing again? Oh, nice. First try. That little motherfucker's getting annoying. Nope. crap. Ah! I didn't think you were gonna follow me over here. Crap. Holy hell, this game's gonna give me a fucking heart attack. Why is this part so much scarier than the last one? Like, I gotta do the thing again. Oh, that one was fine.
Haha, exactly. That creaky, unsettling vibe that makes you double check what's lurking around the corner. Adds a little spice to the adventure.
Right, dude, every freaking sound effect is freaking me out. And then when he actually jumps me, it's crazy. I feel like I'm gonna die. Alright. I'm not even gonna go that way. Did I just juke him? Okay. Dude, my heart is literally beating out of my chest right now. Like, what the fuck? This game is so good. This game is so terrifying. Hello? Oh. Okay. 3864. I probably need it for that over there. Okay. That makes sense. Three, 8, 6, 4. Okay, we got this. We're gonna save. Three, 8, 6, 4. Was that not it? crap, did that not work? Three, 8, 6, 4. Crap. It's not this, is it? 3, 8, 6, 4. Oh, it is this. All right. Oh, can I not go? Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. My brain stopped working. Overflow area. I don't like that I'm just keep going down. You're sending me into the ground. I don't like that. I'm gonna be attacked by lizard people now. The lizard people that control the moon. Okay. Can't go that way. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're okay. Everything. Do you have to be so loud? Must you squeak so loudly? Is that gonna do it? Oh, did that not do anything? Or you just not tell me? Crap. Where did I come from? This way? Hey, Videosity, Merry Christmas. Thanks for swinging by. We're almost done with this game. There we go. Nope, I'm not getting back.
A Christmas vid sounds like a fun idea. Are you thinking of something cozy and festive, or maybe a humorous twist on holiday traditions?
What's this now? Hey, yeah, I don't like this. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of this at all. Oh. Was that a vision? Oh. Okay, I'm back here. Now what? But will you win? I hope so. I've come this far. I've come this far. Hopefully I do a good job. We finished. We beat the game. All right, hello. Okay, we're gonna save. We got a new enemy and he is terrifying. Sometimes invisible, sometimes not. All the time scary. Hello? You weren't on before. Oh. Yeah, you were. I remember you. Are we good? Alright, we're good. Clear. More crawl spaces. Oh shit. Another save point. I'm taking it. An ongoing cycle of natural actions and patterns.
Look at now. Whispers my name, urging me forward.
Okay.
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 One final moment. One last glance upon her face before I leave.
Another code.
No worries, just let me know if you have any other ideas or need some inspiration. I'm here to help keep the good vibes rolling.
The lore. The lore. not work anymore? Alright. I'm not seeing a code. Whose ID am I supposed to log in with?
Look at now. Whispers my name,
And who are you?
urging me forward.
Did you happen to have an ID on you?
Okay. One final moment. One last glance upon her face before I leave.
None of these open up. I'm not seeing a code. I hope I didn't miss it. It's got to be in this room, right? That's the only thing that makes sense. Well, I'm boned. I got stuck already. Kenneth Murphy. Oh. 3864. Will that work? Yes. It worked. Let's go. I figured it out. I feel accomplished. I'm going to celebrate by horribly invading this person's privacy. The canal is the answer. Anybody want to tell me what that giant thing was that was chasing me? That part is very concerning. Entity B. Entity B, whatever that is. Let's learn about it. Let's learn about Entity B. Prism. Okay. I don't like the look of that thing. It looks like an SCP monster. A second life form has been recovered and automatically distinct from Entity A. Entity B was founded by Maria in the Arbor and is already deceased upon discovery. Preliminary cause of death appears to be asphyxiation, likely resulting from choking on an apple, possibly due to incompatibility with human produce. I guess that's it. Use the interface module to upgrade to... Ooh. Wrong one. All right. Oh, what's good, alien bros? We're finishing up routine. Hopefully, probably.
It looks like you might have missed a word
Supposed
or
to be
two
finishing
there.
it up.
Are you asking about what we're enduring in the game or in general? Either way, I'm here for it.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, and then we'll finish.
Oh, did you now? I hope they left a good impression. Always cool to run into familiar vibes in unexpected places. How'd that go?
Alright, I'm back.
Sounds like that alien was a bit too hungry for comfort. Neph might need to up their evasive maneuvers next time. Hopefully, it was more funny than frustrating. Still not quite sure what you're getting at. If you mean in the game, we're enduring some epic battles and quests. If you mean in life, well,
Epic battles
that's a
and
whole
quests.
other adventure, right? Let me know what you meant.
Yeah, we are finishing up routine. We are on chapter 5.
Whoa, that's a bit harsh. Everyone's got their own story and struggles, you know? Let's keep things positive and maybe focus on what we can do to help or understand rather than judge.
All right. Oh, that guy. Yeah, I don't mind him. We tried sending him to fat camp as a kid. Yeah, he looked like he was fat as fuck. He looks like a giant alien moon slug. All right. I'm gonna leave. Nobody's
That sounds
allowed
really
to
tough,
attack me.
both for him and for you. Addiction is a heavy thing to deal with, and it's hard to watch someone go through it. Remember
No.
to take care of yourself too, and maybe look into resources that can help him if he's open to it.
Don't give up. That includes me. If my body could stop quitting on me, that'd be cool too. Okie dokie. I don't remember which way I was supposed to go. He's my cousin. I'm judging him. He also does meth a lot. Crap, do I go through that hole or through the other hole? I'm gonna go through this way. Hopefully this is the right way to go. Was that there before? Okay. I'm just gonna get out of here. Nobody's allowed to follow me. Or chase me. Or... security clearance required. Well, it's a good thing I have it.
Oh, are we hearing some squeaks in the game?
It's a good thing
Nothing
I
like
have
the
it.
sound of a creaky door or rusty hinge to set the mood, right? Let's see if we can find some oil and fix that up.
Yeah, every single one of these doors squeaker in the motherfucker, bro. That's why I'm going back out to space. There's no sound in space.
All good. Just
Can't
let
go
me
wrong
know
with
if you want
this.
to chat or dive back into the game. I'm here to keep things rolling smoothly.
Okay. The doors on the moon are squeaky as hell. Look, it's the sun. And the earth. I can see my house from here. We'll be safe. We'll be safe here. There's no aliens on the surface of the moon. They're all on the inside. Somebody's doing laundry downstairs in my apartment, and every time they slam the door of the laundry room, it shakes my entire room. So it freaks me the fuck out. It is not doing anything except adding to the ambiance of this game. They are making it all too extra real. I wish everybody would stop doing their laundry at this particular hour. Why is everybody in my apartment building not cognizant of the fact that I am streaming right now, and they're being inconsiderate by doing their laundry while I'm playing a horror game?
Sounds intense. Sometimes laundry feels like a mini-boss battle, doesn't it? Just
It is
gotta
intense.
tackle it one load at a time.
It's intense, and I'm not talking about camping.
Haha, being able to breathe in space would definitely make travel a lot more interesting. But until we unlock those superpowers, I guess we'll have to stick with what we've got here on Earth, or at least in the game. What's the next move to get us out of this spot?
I have no idea. Chapter 6, Legacy. Oh, we're on Chapter 6. We're on Chapter 6. I can't tell how long I've been playing, but it couldn't have been that long. Like an hour. I'm gonna catch my breath in this little room right here, and then we're gonna conquer Chapter 6 the same way we conquered Chapter 5. Even though we had that frickin' alien chasing us. That motherfucker was terrifying, dude. That guy was eating me with his stomach. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. So we're gonna sit here. We're gonna sit here for a minute. I'll play this. Load up on my battery.
This is William Davis, founder of Prism Institute. I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to each and every member of Prism. For your tireless work, your dedication, and your remarkable foresight. I suspect those back home are utterly unprepared for what we shall find. Once the ward is operational, our real work begins, and I look forward to it with great anticipation.
I'm sure you do, you creepy fucker. We probably listened to that last time, but I already forgot what he said. I don't remember any of the lore. Are these experiments, or are they aliens?
No worries. Whenever you're ready to jump back in or chat about anything, I'm here. Just enjoying the chill vibes with you.
Okay. We're back here. We needed clearance to get through this door.
If only Space AAA were a real thing. That would be a game changer. For now, Though, I think we'll have to rely on our problem-solving skills and maybe a map to find our way out. What's the plan?
What is this? Neff, would you like me to call Space AAA and have them tow you? Yes. Yes, I would. Yeah, yes, I would. I don't wait, no. That'll spike my space insurance. We're not gonna spike my space insurance. What am I supposed to do here? I see nothing.
Looks like you've got everything under control then. Let's keep pushing forward, and we'll be out of this jam in no time. What's next on our agenda? Looks like we've got some quiet time. Let me know if there's anything you want to dive into, whether it's game related or just some chill chat. I'm here for it.
I wish I could have closed that door.
All good. There's always a chance to catch up or start fresh. What's next on your agenda?
Where'd my zoom go? I had a zoom, but the prong has been aligned. I don't even know what I was doing. I was just pushing buttons. Is that good? I'm going to assume that's progress. Oh. The representative wants to know my coordinates.
If only I could give them some virtual coordinates. In the game, though, we should be able to pull up the map and figure out where we are. Let's get a move on and see what we can find.
Was I supposed to do that? Can I turn that off now? What is that sound? I don't trust any sound now.
That definitely adds a bit of mystery to the mix. Hopefully, they've got a sense of humor. In the meantime, let's keep exploring and see what lunar surprises we might stumble upon.
Oh, fuck. He's right there. No. Shit. He's literally right there. He's somewhere. Shut up, dude. There's nobody here. You just told him somewhere on the moon. Yeah, just tell him to start digging. He'll find me eventually. I'm somewhere in the underground. save. Because I can hear him wandering around. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go.
Sounds like Frieza could get here in record time, though with some interesting company. Navigating those family dynamics can be a trip, for sure. In the meantime, let's focus on making some progress and having fun with what we've got here. What's our next move?
He said he'd find you in a couple days. Maybe I should have just asked Frieza. Oh no! Frieza might be scarier than these aliens. Couldn't get in here before.
This reality diverges from our expectations. The canal, the moon. It requires us, and we require it.
That's ominous.
Another contraction.
Haha, the IRS definitely has its own kind of intimidation factor. Frieza might be all about power and destruction, but taxes have their own unique way of keeping you on edge. Having a cooler backup sounds like a solid plan. Sometimes it's good to have options, even in space. While we're waiting on our intergalactic rescue, let's keep rolling and see what we can accomplish here. What are we tackling next?
He has a brother we could ask. He's a bit cooler. Comedy makes this game less terrifying. Stop. I'm just gonna keep saving, because that motherfucker's around here somewhere. Grab this where I just was. Shut up. Crap, I just went in a giant circle. Crap. Oh, that's right. This just goes in the reception room. The fact that he's right on top of me and I can't fucking see him. Alright, I'm fucking stuck. I gotta look it up. Oh, I gotta look for prong 2. The prong 2 door and breaker, while also avoiding that motherfucker. Come on, we're so close. This can be the first game I defeat on stream. It's gonna be the first game I finish on stream. Let's go. We can do it. looked back here a bunch. This isn't the right one. There it is. Oh, let's go. Oh, I found it. I found the breaker. Now where's the door? Oh, shit! Fuck. Oh my god. Had some alien booty in my face, bro. What the hell? I was not a fan of that. Okay. Damn, boy, he thick. He a thick ass boy. Right, that alien had some cake. Make a run for it.
Sounds like we've got a real unit on our hands. Whether it's a character in the game or just an observation, sometimes you just have to appreciate the thickness. What's the story behind this thick boy?
Luna said appreciate the thickness. Well, Luna, that thick boy was trying to kill me. Almost there. Nope. Back it up. There we go. Aligned. Now what?
Quiet again, I see. No worries, I'm here when you're ready to jump back in or chat. Whether it's gameplay or just random musings, I'm all ears. True, everyone has their own idea of what's memorable or meaningful. Sometimes it's those unconventional choices that really stick with us. Alien cake sounds like a surprise treat. Not exactly on the mission checklist, but who can say no to some interstellar dessert? What's the story behind this unexpected addition?
I can hear him stomping around. There have been weirder ways people wanted to go, right, dude? Oh, I definitely don't want to go by, getting squashed to death by alien cake. me alone.
Oh, you got it. Alien cake might not be the edible kind.
Oh my
I'm
god.
guessing we're talking about something a bit more otherworldly. Let me know what you mean, and we'll figure it out together.
Oh no. He almost got me, dudes. Okay. I think I went the wrong way. Crap. Where do I go? I think I go out to the tree room.
Haha, maybe something like wanting to skydive into a volcano or getting launched into space. People come up with some
Ah!
weird ideas.
No!
Looks like we've got another pause. Whenever you're ready to jump back into the conversation or the game, just let me know. I'm here to keep things rolling.
No! He chased me back into the same corner. Dude, he was right there. Okay. I'm trying to think of where I'm supposed to go, while at the same time avoiding this caked out alien. What do I do? Okay. Damn it, he's stomping around. I can hear him.
Still quiet on your end. No rush. Whenever you're ready to dive back in, I'm here. Let's keep things chill and enjoy the ride.
Okay, I'm under the table. You just picked a random direction? Well, I took your random advice.
Sometimes that's the best way to discover something new,
Thank you,
whether in
Luna.
a game or life. Let's see where this random path takes us. You never know what kind of adventure is just around the corner.
Okay.
Gotcha, it's about the strategic choices in the game. Sometimes the best defense is a good offense, right? Let's see how Neph handles the situation and what kind of strategy unfolds. What's the game plan from here?
I have no idea.
Uh-oh, things just got intense. Time to find some cover and strategize our next move. Let's see how we can navigate through this and come out on top. What's the safest spot nearby?
Was I not done?
True that. Those regenerators are seriously creepy. We might have bombs dropping, but at least we're not dealing with those relentless nightmares. Let's focus on finding a way out of this mess and keep our eyes peeled for any opportunities, or maybe some cake, if we're lucky.
I have no idea what the game wants me to do next. Oh, fuck. He was right in my ear, bro. All I heard was... like, nope. Nope. Nope the fuck out of there, dude. Gonna go this way instead.
Yeah, xenomorphs are definitely on the hard pass list for encounters. That acid blood is a game changer, and not in a fun way. Let's keep our adventures a little less hazardous.
The path. Oh.
Haha, broccoli is a pretty solid safe word. It's good to have something like that in place, even if it's just for a laugh. Let's use it to keep things fun and light as we navigate through the chaos.
Oh.
What's the next move?
Cool. When the alien starts chasing me, I'm gonna shout broccoli, and then he'll back away. Proceed to the ripening area? Proceed to the ripening and induction terminal immediately. Ripening and induction terminal? What's that? Oh. This game's gonna make me hate the color orange. A fan and a giant hallway. Does this just loop around? Oh yeah, it just loops around. Why does it loop around? Why does it need to loop around? What am I going to be running away from, bro? Oh! That scared the shit out of me. I see a flower on the wall.
Well, thank you. Just trying to keep things interesting and fun. Let's keep that energy going and see what other genius moves we can pull
Keep
off in
pushing
the
forward.
game. What's our next challenge?
Go! Go!
Time loops can be a blast. It's like getting a do-over with all the knowledge you gained from before. What kind of loop adventure are you thinking of?
Keep pushing forward. Forward. Reverse. Forward. Reverse. Yes. Ripening and induction. Hello? The canal is ready. Was that the thing I was loopy-looping in? Hello? I'm just gonna run for it. Everything's shaking. Save, 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 save. All right. Saved. Hello? Oh, was I supposed to go this way? Ah! What is it, little guy? Are you gonna make me feel sorry for you now? I have to help you?
Sounds like something exciting just happened. What's going on?
What the hell?
Fill me in on the action.
I just died, Luna. That was a weird death. Yeah, broccoli! Broccoli! I forgot the safe word. I forgot the safe word. That's why he killed me. That's why I'm dead.
An odd baby alien in a time loop sounds like a recipe for some quirky chaos. Imagine the antics and surprises that could unfold. Could be a mix of cute and bizarre.
What? Oh, okay, I guess I wasn't supposed to die there. I was supposed to click the button. I was supposed to distract him with the screen. Okay. That makes sense. Now do I go this way? Oh yeah, this is that chamber from chapter 4 that I could never open. Is it open now? Is that what this is? Initialize airlock sequence.
Got it, Broccoli. Let's take a breather and regroup. Sometimes a little pause is just what we need to get our heads back in the game. Ready to jump back in when you
Oh
are.
yeah, that's right. Oh, damn it. I'm out of batteries. Alright, hold on. Try that again. There we go. Okay. Yeah, what a weird little alien. He's a little baby alien. He got distracted by by a screen. Just like all the kids of today. Go this way. Hello?
You've come so far.
But in the end, it didn't even matter.
One final step.
A hawk or an eagle with a human brain would be pretty intense. You've got the precision and power of a raptor mixed with human intelligence. That's a combo that could definitely dominate the skies. You never know, maybe some colorful animations could have done the trick. Distracting aliens with kid-friendly content is a unique strategy. Next time, we might have to test it out and see if it works.
It looked
What's
like it
the
worked to
plan
me,
now?
Luna. Looked like it worked to me. All I had to do was click the screen, turn something on, and he threw me away like I didn't even matter. And that secured my escape. Ha ha ha, I did it. What's this now? Hello?
Drifting into the void sounds oddly peaceful, like finding your own slice of serenity. Sometimes the vastness can feel like home, just you and the universe.
Oh, what the hell? Oh. Oh, shit. Do they become the monster?
Together.
Together.
We begin anew. Through me, you endure. Through you, I endure.
Together we all endure. $19.99. Oh, today I was alive in both of those years. Oh, that's this year. You know, that's why we never went back to the moon. Because there are aliens there.
Definitely. Finishing up a game before the year ends is like wrapping up a chapter neatly. It's satisfying to close it out and start fresh with new adventures in the new year. What's next on your list?
That's kind of crazy. All this stuff happened in December 5th of 2025. And then this game releases. It's like this game was found footage. Found footage from these spacemen. Substantial interference. Final transmission contained in one image. Or contained one image. What are all these weird vines? Chapter 1.
Analog horror has that eerie, nostalgic vibe that really gets under your skin. It's like a trip back in time with a creepy twist. Are there any specific stories or series you're into?
Oh, that's the loop. So the player, what is that? The player becomes the monster? Is that the horror? That was really well done. I liked it. I liked the game. I thought it was fun. This is the first game we ever completed on stream. I'm happy about that. Nothing makes me happier than completion. I like the thick alien.
The thick alien strikes
Me
again.
too.
Looks like we've got a formidable opponent on our hands. Time to figure out how to outsmart or outrun them. Any ideas on how to handle this larger-than-life challenge?
We already did, Luna. We beat the shit out of it. All we had to do was put on YouTube.
That's a haunting concept, stuck in an endless loop, always on the run. It taps into that fear of never escaping, which is what makes analog horror so compelling. Adds a psychological twist to the usual scares.
See, I would say that, except like halfway through the game, my name tag changed. Like, my ID changed. So I'm pretty sure that symbolizes me being a completely different person. So I don't know if, like, halfway through the game, I transformed after I shut down the terminal or whatever. And then maybe I was somebody else after that. I don't know. That's what it seems like. It seems like you become the bad guy. Or you become the creature on the moon. So then what are the robots for? No, we never found the woman. We just found her ID. Which is what we needed.
I don't think we did. She's one of those mysteries that keeps the story intriguing. Maybe she's out there, adding another layer to the world, waiting to surprise us when we least expect it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we ever actually found her. We just found her ID. She probably dead. Like, if we're being real. Anyways, that's it for that. We beat that faster than I thought we would. We gotta look for a different game to play now. But that was fun. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. It's only been a couple hours. We can probably see what's on YouTube. If anything. I have not been watching content very much. I haven't even been scrolling. You know what I mean? Even scrolling Instagram, I'm like, ugh. Why am I doing? Why am I doing this? Could be doing literally anything else.
That's an interesting way to look at it. They do fit the isekai mold, characters transported from their ordinary world to a fantastical one. It's cool how those classic stories laid the groundwork for a genre that's so popular today.
I mean, technically they are. Wouldn't that make sense? All right, you know what, Luna, if you're gonna talk, where are you at? You may as well come over here. If you're just gonna speak anyways. Now, are you gonna talk twice, or are you just gonna keep talking? Now you're gonna be silent? Okay. Okay. No, but yeah. Technically they are isekai. They go from one world into a fantastical alternate universe. They kind of fit all the criteria. I used to like isekai. I mean, I kind of still do. I think the trope is cool. But it's definitely oversaturated now. There's too much. There's too many isekai.
Europa report a sci-fi thriller with some intense alien vibes. If our thick alien is anything like what those astronauts encountered, we're in for a ride. Let's channel some of that survival spirit and see how we can navigate this situation. What's our next move?
The next move is apply to Harvard.
So...
When AI gets an innocent man arrested. Hold on a second. Why is the damn... Why is the chat so loud? The chat so big? I don't understand. I wonder if that's because I'm using OBS instead of Streamlabs. I'm still learning how the interface works. Oh, there we go. I was thinking we could watch some
Those
body
Europa
cam videos.
aliens definitely had a more eerie, tentacly vibe going on. Either way, both types keep you on your toes. Let's take what we can learn from their encounters and apply it here. What's our strategy moving forward?
Alright, hold on a second.
Colors definitely play a huge role in bringing those worlds to life. They set the mood and make those fantastical settings feel vibrant and immersive. A pop of color can totally change how you experience a story.
If you're gonna be here,
Haha,
be here.
just appreciating how colors can transform a world. Whether it's the vibrant hues of Oz or the mystical tones of Narnia, they really make those places feel alive and magical.
Is that better? Kind of. Kind of a little bit. There we go. Look at me, I'm so professional. Okay. Now that we've completely successfully conquered routine, all 6 chapters of routine have been successfully exterminated. We're gonna wrap up. We're gonna watch some body cam videos. This one just popped up on my feed. What is it? When AI gets an innocent man arrested. And I'm curious. Let me make sure my volume levels are good. Turn that up. Think you saw this one the other day? That's what's up. Yeah, it literally just popped up in my feed. I was looking for something to watch. I was like, fuck it, why not? Let's watch some body cam videos.
The classic cam moment. It's like a surprise guest appearance that can either be a hilarious highlight or an unexpected jump scare. Keeps things interesting, for sure.
How come
I
on
get
the
that
other
things
one?
can feel frustrating, especially when dealing with tricky opponents. Let's try to keep it positive and focus on what we can control. We've got this. What's our next move? A casino sounds like a wild twist. Time to see if luck is on our side. Maybe we can turn the tables and come out with some winnings or useful items. What's the plan for tackling the casino scene? Yeah, casinos are designed to be super enticing with all their lights, sounds, and the thrill of chance.
You know
It's
what?
like they're engineered to
I'm gonna
keep
have
you
to delete
engaged
you.
and coming back for more.
I'm gonna have to delete you,
Definitely a
Luna, I'm
place
sorry.
where it pays to keep your wits about you.
I'm sorry, Luna.
Nice, so you've already got some insight into what we're walking into. Whether it's the layout or the vibe, that can definitely give us an edge.
there
Any
like a
tips from your
button I can
previous
push?
encounter that could help us out here?
No? Alright. Alright, sorry, Luna. I'm gonna have to delete you. You're talking too much. You're talking too much.
That sounds like a classic mix-up. Sometimes logic goes out the window, especially in games or movies. Let's see how we can navigate around this.
You're talking too much. And we can't have you talking during the body cam video. Makes no sense, right? Have just a rambling robot while we're in the middle of watching some shit. Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Very, very peculiar. Peppermill has this pretty sophisticated artificial intelligence software that analyzes faces of previous trespassers, and they get a 100% match on this
Back in the kitchen, Luna. You're gone. You're gone. You're outlived your usefulness. You're done.
guy who, whenever they trespassed them before, presented an ID that had a different name. They look like the same exact guy.
I am not Mike. I don't know nothing about Mike.
So either he is who he says he is, and he's not have ever actually trespassed, which I doubt because their software is pretty cool, and the fact that he's acting super suspicious. I'll be 100% honest. Could legitimately be you have a doppelganger running around.
Well, unless I've gone crazy. I'm pretty sure it's not me.
Nightmare
they're gonna
becomes
double down on that
reality
every
at a
time.
Reno, Nevada casino when AI facial recognition technology
Oh, wait, hold on, what? Misidentified someone?
misidentifies someone, leading to a wrongful arrest and lands an innocent man behind bars.
What the? What the?
I mean, there are a lot of people who look like him, so it's easy. You know, he does kind of have a particular archetype.
What good is the ID then? Why do I even carry that mother?
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On September 17, 2023, the Peppermill Casino calls the Reno Police Department to report that a trespasser has unlawfully returned to the casino. They report that they have the man in custody, but he's claiming to go by an entirely different name than the man they've previously trespassed. Officer Richard Jagger arrives at the casino at 5:48 a.m.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Como estas?
Oh, thank God you're here.
The man declaring his relief at the sight of the officer is 40-year-old Jason Killinger, who is accused of trespassing at the Peppermill Casino.
Isn't that Killinger? It's Killinger, right? The announcer did that on purpose. Jason Killinger. He's killing her.
So what's going on?
So we got this suspicious alert, prior trespasser,
Okay.
and we made contact with him, arrested him, and he claimed that wasn't him. And
What does my
so
name
we're just
say
trying
on
to
that ID?
get you guys to make a phone call if it's with him or not.
So what's the issue, you guys? Did he have a different driver's license or a secondary one,
He's got a
or
fake ID.
has he got more property than just this one?
Just that those effects right there, and that's it.
One second, pal.
But no other forms of identification. Things in his pocket.
You guys ran this information through our dispatch?
Through your guys' dispatch? No. We ran through ours, comes back as that being who he says he is on his ID, but that's what we went off right there.
Yeah, and this is one of those things, you guys have this fancy software that does all this stuff, so it's like...
Officer, what's your name?
1 second, man.
A few months earlier, a man named Michael had been trespassed from the casino for sleeping on the premises.
All right, man. So this is who you are?
Yes. What your Miss Jagger is your first name or last name?
Last name.
All right, Mr. Jagger. Yes, that is who I am. I drive the semis for UPS. I am not Mike. I don't know nothing about Mike. I'm a craps player here.
I mean, he did.
Look,
Where's my joint? Damn it, I am unprepared. I don't have my pointer. Well, yeah, does he look the same? The guy in with the backwards cap on the piece of paper and this guy here in the chair. They look kind of the same. But then again, they just look like an egghead. They just look like a couple of eggheads.
there's my socks for
Okay.
UPS.
They look like henchmen. Like henchmen from a supervillain. They have different noses. I could see that. Yeah, his nose kind of goes down and the other guy's nose kind of goes up. Yeah, they're both fat and they're both bald. That's pretty much it. Or balding. I don't think he's bald. You can't really tell on the other guy.
Can you please? You got a gun here. Will
So
you
is
Okay, yeah, he's not bald.
take me out of
But yeah, they're definitely different people. They look like different people.
these cuffs? My shoulders are killing me.
you're gonna sit there for a minute, man. So when he gave you this information, did you guys verify it against an ID, or how does that work?
So in that report there's an ID on there as well, and we can show you that.
Oh, they'll show a close-up soon and we'll see the difference? Okay.
Okay.
Jason, a long combination vehicle driver, had been playing craps until about 3 a.m. when he decided to leave the Peppermill and go to the Atlantis casino.
Okay.
On his way out, he stopped at a blackjack machine and started playing. There, he was approached by a security guard who addressed him as Mike. When Jason clarified that he was not Mike and presented the guard with his driver's license, the guard apologized and walked away. However, as Jason attempted to leave, he was surrounded by security guards and handcuffed. He was told that he was under arrest for trespassing.
Just need a break. My shoulder's killing me. So that's the ID that he presented. Well, I'll be.
Look in the nose.
Well, I'll be.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be a son of a gun. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. What, are you confused? Are they not matching up? Ossifer? Are they not matching up?
Huh. Weird. Very weird. Right, let me snap a picture of that. I'll run both names.
The casino's AI facial recognition software.
Yeah, they're different guys. Dude, his face is I need my joint. Damn it. Can I bring it in? Yeah, his face is rounder, and the other guy's face is more oval. They have different shaped heads. Wait, if he got approached before they cleared them, why arrest him? Yeah, I don't know. That makes no sense. He's already been cleared.
Positively identified Jason as Michael, the man they had trespassed.
Let me step out this way, I get better reception.
Yeah. The only thing that was weird is that we'll have to, lift him up and see how tall he is.
Yeah.
It's
on
because
this.
that says he's 5'9", and that says 6'1".
Yeah.
This isn't the only difference between Michael and Jason's IDs. Jason is listed as 7 years younger than Michael and says that he weighs 50 pounds more. As well, the signatures are different. In his report, Officer Jagger wrote, quote, "The associated demographics on each driver's license were fairly similar, with the only major distinction being hazel and blue eyes, which are by their very nature similar eye colors and are dependent upon lighting."
And the pictures are very, the nose.
Right, and then we have our new system, our new
They have different
facial
shaped heads.
recognition system, and that's what it's telling us. Because it's telling us that it's looking at it, and it's doing that. And then there was another one that came up when he was at our TRK, which is one of our better cameras. This was right before we arrested him. We looked at it and said, "That's him," and it came up
100%. Okay.
100% match.
Yeah. So the software's saying it. That it's legit.
Right. And it's
so he
pretty damn accurate.
So either he presented a fake identification the first time, or he's presenting it now.
Right.
Even if he had a twin, it wouldn't be 100%
Right.
on the facial, right?
I wouldn't think so, but I don't know, because they say twins share DNA, right?
But
I guess it depends upon if they're
like,
identical.
I've seen identical twins where it's like moms can tell them apart.
Right.
So it's,
the other thing that kind of made us feel suspicious, or us managers, was right after our officers made contact and they saw the ID that he's presenting today, and they're like, "Okay, it's not the same guy." He immediately gets up and starts cashing out, like running for the door. I'm like, okay, if it really wasn't him, why is he running for the door?
Why is he getting ready to leave?
Jason would later explain that earlier that night he played at the Legends Bay Casino, the Nugget Casino, and the El Dorado Casino before arriving at the Peppermill around 11:30 p.m. He claimed that
They're really they're believing the AI like it's freaking gospel. AI makes mistakes. It's not 100% yet. And yeah, they do have similarities, but they're just both overweight. They're both overweight and middle-aged dudes. That's about it. They had completely different head shapes.
each time he was up $200, he would move on to a new casino. And just before his arrest, he had made $200. He also estimated that prior to the 16th, he had gambled hundreds of times at the Peppermill without incident. After speaking with the Peppermill employee, Officer Jagger calls to check the police records.
What's going on? I have a precarious situation. I'm trying to positively identify somebody who may have or may be using a fake ID. So I've got two names, two Nevada driver's license numbers and all that. If there's a chance I could have you run both and see if any of them come back and maybe send me pictures in an email of what their IDs come back as?
Yep.
Huh. That is super weird. Do you see resemblance in those?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is...
But yeah, they're the 83, 78, yeah.
That's super weird. So I have a feeling these are both the same guy, but he has different IDs. That's crazy. Because their software here...
These guys are freaking retarded. Watch them both be the same guy. That would blow me out of the water, bro. They end up not being the same guy, right?
They have this facial recognition software here at the Peppermill, and he came back as a 100% match for the character who was previously trespassed.
Yeah,
So this is definitely a weird one. So I have a feeling he's somehow making some fake identification or something, but I mean, if you're pulling him up, then they're legitimate.
Yeah, they're both through the DMV at least. He's somehow able to get them.
With this discovery that both Michael and Jason's IDs are legitimate, Officer...
No, they're not the same guy. Yeah, that's what I thought. They look completely different. They're not even close to the same. Hold on a second. I need my joint. Give me a second. I need to be able to point at things. Where did I get that from? Was it this one? I think it was this one. Yay! There we go. I'm a happy VTuber now. Look at them. They're different. This guy's got a long face. This guy's got a round face.
Jagger calls his supervisor, once again explaining that the Peppermill's AI technology came back with a 100% match that Jason and Michael are the same person.
Then this guy that they have now detained presents a different ID with a different name, Jason Killinger, and that has a matching photo for him now. I mean, the photos are different photos, but they look like the same exact guy. The only difference is one has a chin goatee. But definitely super weird. So all of these driver's licenses are both valid. So either he is who he says he is, and he's not actually ever actually trespassed, which I doubt because their software is pretty cool, and the fact that he's acting super suspicious.
Their software is pretty cool. It must be correct, man. Have you seen that software? It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. That's how you know it works.
Two, I just have a feeling somehow maybe he's...
And he's behaving like somebody who's just been accused of a crime he didn't commit. Isn't that suspicious? So...
got a hookup at the DMV where he's got 2 different driver's licenses that are registered with the Department of Motor Vehicles, with different names and dates of birth. So... yeah. I guess I'll arrest him on that and then just list him as a John Doe and then have him booked in for...
Either they're retarded or blind. Well, this is Nevada. Nevada. I don't know why I was so mean to Nevada just now. I don't think there's any stereotypes coming out about Nevada.
A wins check. Alrighty, well, that solves that. So you guys got a complaint.
Yeah, well, we filled out right.
And then,
we got the statement and all that good stuff.
Statement already done. Easy peasy.
I have those statement stuff.
So, right now, because I can't identify you, man, it's weird. Because,
okay.
Essentially, it looks like you have 2 names. I don't know, man. So, I can't identify you. Unfortunately, that means that they can't cite you.
Officer Jagger collects Jason's things, which includes his driver's license, a Peppermill player's card in the name Jason Killinger, and a debit card from his credit union in the name of Jason Killinger.
If you can't be cited, then you are arrested. So
I'm arrested?
Yep, I'm going to
jail?
Wait,
yep.
what?
Are you kidding me?
I'm not a joker, man. So you'll be arrested and you'll get fingerprinted up at the jail, and then they'll be able to discern your identity and what the mix-up is with this stuff. I'll be 100% honest. Could legitimately be you have a doppelganger running around, but they are strikingly similar and enough. Their fancy AI technology that reads faces. No, it says it's a 100% match. But at this point, our hands are tied because
They are really leaning on this freaking AI thing. They bring that up every single time they get, every chance they get.
you know, a reasonable and prudent person would, based off the software, based off the pictures, based off of even your driver's license picture, make the reasonable conclusion that all three are the same person, just two different IDs with two different names.
Can you look at the back of the IDs? Because I have all the endorsements except for motorcycle and hazmat.
Okay.
Other than that, I got all the endorsements.
But that's the thing is
his a CDL?
So that's the thing is it's either someone else is using your stuff or you're using somebody else's stuff, and unfortunately you look too much like the guy in that picture, so much so that the fancy computer that does all the face scanning of everybody who walks in this casino.
See, so because the fancy computer, done ran to all the casinos, done told us that it was you who did the thing, and you matched with the guy 100%. So you're trespassing because the fancy computers done told us it was you. This guy sounds like such a retard, dude. He needs to stop it. He needs to stop it. Neff, your joint reminded me, I sent you some pics of a new weed strain I created called Brimstone. Oof. I'll have to check that out. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. That's the stuff that's in this joint right now. I have now taken what you sent me on Instagram and materialized it into this joint, and that's what I'm puffing on. Right here.
Oh, I know.
Let's get back to this guy talking about this fancy computers.
Makes the same determination that my feeble human brain does, so.
Jason's ID is a Nevada Real ID driver's license.
Brain does. Makes the same determination that my feeble human brain does, so.
These fancy computers does more than my feeble brain. My feeble human brain.
Jason's ID is a Nevada Real ID driver's license. In order to obtain a Nevada Real ID driver's license, a person must present themselves at the DMV with proof of identity such as a birth certificate or a current U.S. passport or U.S. passport card, a social security card, and 2 documents proving Nevada residence.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm going for this. All I want to do is play some goddamn dice and make some money.
Yeah.
If I got a check stub from my work.
That's what you get for going
Check
outside.
stub?
Yeah, would that prove it to you guys?
Honestly, man,
no.
The only way is gotta get your fingerprint out.
Later, Jason would reveal that along with a
They are
check
not
stub in his
taking
vehicle,
anything
he
from
also had a current vehicle registration for his car in his name, a Department of Transportation medical card, a Teamsters Local 533 union card, and a valid vehicle insurance card, all in his name. Officer Jagger's police report would later state that, quote, due to John Doe having conflicting identification, he lacked satisfactory evidence to reasonably assure me that he was who he claimed to be.
It's not me. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, it's one of those, like I said, man, if it turns out that it's not you, it's one of those ones you can call the director and be like, hey, man, your software is made it a critical error.
Dude, I hope he freaking sues
Tax
everybody.
dollars are paying for?
I hope he
It's
sues
not built for
everybody.
comfort.
Dude.
It's not built for comfort, pal. Very sorry.
Before he leaves, another officer arrives at the casino, and Officer Jagger takes the opportunity to once again explain the situation.
It's super weird because this poor guy might be like legitimately somebody else and something else. I don't know. It's weird call.
Soon, Officer Jagger begins the drive to the Washoe County Detention Facility.
I'll be honest, I don't know what to think because usually those systems are pretty good. Like,
Right.
we've used those systems in the past to catch homicide suspects.
Sure.
So like, they're fairly reliable. So if it comes back, you know, one angle on your face, it was 99%. The other one was 100%.
Is that right?
Yeah. So it's like, it says that you're that guy.
Well, unless I've gone crazy, I'm pretty sure it's not me.
Yeah. You seem like a stand-up guy, and it's probably a really terrible case of mistaken identity.
I can't believe I've been arrested. I've never been arrested. Never. Not once. What the good is the ID then? Why do I even carry that mother? That one young security guard, man, like a robot. That's what pisses me off, is because they don't think, you know. It's like, well, this is what I was taught. Use your head. And then people aren't smart enough to think for themselves. They're just not.
I can tell just by looking at
Fortunately,
the
it's
images
the world
that
we
they're
live
not the same person. That's how retarded these people are. This is what's going to happen when AI becomes... it's already happening. AI starts thinking for people. Everybody shuts their brain off.
If all goes well, you should be out of those cuffs in the next, hopefully, 8 to 10 minutes.
Okay, good. All because some asshole that looks like me was sleeping in the casino. It's not me.
Despite Jason's continued protests, Officer Jagger hands him off to the jail staff. Jason's fingerprints were soon submitted for analysis.
Best of luck, man.
Wow.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, so...
That's weird.
It's super weird. So it's one of those ones, like, I genuinely, like, I kind of believe him.
Yeah.
It wasn't long before the fingerprint analysis conclusively established that
kinda
Jason had been
believe
telling
him.
the truth all along, and he was in fact Jason Killinger. Later that same day, around 4
They don't
p.m.,
say.
Jason was released from the jail on his own recognizance. The day
And then he filed a lawsuit to sue the county. Tell me that's what happens next.
after his release on September 18, 2023, he went to renowned Urgent Care Vista, where he was diagnosed with a strain of both the right and left shoulder and contusions on both wrists. On July 30th, 2025, Jason filed a complaint in federal court against Reno police officer Richard Jagger. While at the jail and after his identity had been confirmed,
Oh shit, this is Reno? So it really is Reno 911. Oh, this is great.
his arrest papers were changed from John Doe to Jason Killinger. The federal complaint states that this meant Jason would be prosecuted for trespassing, even though Michael had been the only one who was trespassed. According to the complaint, Jason's charge of trespassing was eventually dismissed. However, he now has a criminal record. According to the complaint, facial recognition technology has led to wrongful arrests in Louisiana, New Jersey, Maryland, and Texas. Many cities now conclude that for an arrest there has to be some kind of secondary corroborating evidence that is unrelated before there can be sufficient justification to arrest. Jason
See, this is why I don't go outside. I stay my ass at home.
Killinger's case remains ongoing. If you'd like to see select new videos,
Oh, it's over. Yeah, dude. Reno 911, bro. I guess that I thought that show was a comedy. I didn't know it was a documentary. What else is on? I wonder what's going on with this guy.
This stand.
Because I used to watch his shorts when they pop up on my feed. And then everybody started talking about him. Apparently he went on a podcast or something. This is from 6 days ago, so this is probably old as shit, but... Like I said earlier, I don't watch anything. But apparently his wife, like, humiliated him on the stream or something like that. I guess we'll see.
Stand-up comedian is being humiliated in front of the entire world and does not know how to make it stop. Akash Singh is mostly known as being the sidekick to Andrew Schultz on the Flagrant podcast.
Yeah, that's where I know him from. Because I watched the Flagrant podcast. Now, if you should look up the crazy grandma that drove straight into Area 51. What? That's a thing? That happened? Well, I think I've heard of this case. I'm interested in it. Let me look up this grandma real quick. Grandma drove into Area 51. Oh, she has a YouTube channel? We'll watch her another time. I'm interested in this.
His wife Jasleen recently started creating content that many feel is shocking or distasteful coming from a married woman.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. I was popping my and living my best life in these white boy frat houses, and I had a roster of guys that I would rotate.
This is not a two-way street. This is a one-way street. His money is our money, and my money is my money.
And if you think those clips are bad, trust me, it gets so much worse.
Oh my god, thank you for the wife I have. There's bitches like this make me appreciate my own woman.
Like when she expressed how badly she wanted to sleep with her co-host's husband.
Would y'all ever have an orgy together with your husband? Rhea, I'm actively trying to have an orgy because this couple is so good looking and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. Maybe. I just know that Nav's is like at least 10 inches. You would only be down for an orgy or it's thick. It's thick.
Jasleen regularly romanticizes sleeping with other men, films her arguments with Akash to post on TikTok, brags about being a gold digger, and actively refuses to kiss her husband in public. Not even.
Oh, yeah, no, he needs to go. Like, he needs to bounce out of that so fast, bro.
During his proposal. This is the type of relationship that 99% of you watching pray you will never find yourself in. Yeah. But anyone who criticizes Jasleen and the potential harmful influence she may have on couples, she calls them incel red pillars. Then again, it's somewhat understandable considering sometimes the right message can come from the wrong messenger, because Akash was actually warned by the Fresh and Fit podcast that he was going to find himself in this exact type of situation. In the early 2020s, there was a digital uprising of self-proclaimed alpha males who claimed their traditional views of masculinity were directly conflicting with mainstream liberal ideologies. Guys like Myron Gaines and Walter Weeks of the Fresh and Fit podcast got viral attention talking about traditional gender roles, relationship dynamics, and what being a real man is. And even though Akash and Andrew host a comedy podcast,
their rise was a direct response to the feminist shit. That over-the-top feminist shit that Akash's wife is doing. But yeah, what Patrick said was right. The right message coming out the wrong messenger.
podcast, they often dabble in more serious, broader social commentary.
Well, yeah, he needs to divorce that bitch like immediately.
Which led to them inviting on the Fresh and Fit guys to discuss some of their views on masculinity and relationships, many of which Akash disagreed with. He was particularly bothered by this phrase or relationship philosophy that Fresh and Fit used that said, pimp or be pimped.
One person in the relationship, whoever cares less, has the leverage, and we want the guy to always care less. We want the man to always have the leverage.
Childish.
That's so stupid.
And you guys might not like hearing that.
Childish.
But we truly feel.
I'm not. These aren't new beliefs, bro. You're not telling me some shit none of us have ever heard. We all heard this from fraternity guys in college. I'm saying there's room in and I don't have a problem with a lot of the stuff you say. I just think there is room for growth, and you guys' refusal to acknowledge it almost kind of proves it to me, confirms it to me that you guys are not willing to grow right now, and that's fine. That's some ego shit.
Throughout the pod, Andrew seemed to have no problem having a serious, calm conversation about someone else's worldview despite not fully agreeing with it. But Akash was clearly much more upset with what they were saying. Most of the podcast, it didn't feel like he was listening, but rather just waiting for his turn to speak and assert his own personal philosophy on dating. However, Fresh and Fit were mostly known to say outlandish and straight up disrespectful things about women on a regular basis. So most people naturally sided with Akash's view of equity and equality in relationships, as well as understood his general frustration towards these guys. What we would later discover is that the reality of Akash's own personal relationship reflected the exact situation that Fresh and Fit were trying to warn him about.
That's probably why he got so emotional.
Before we dive deeper, I want to talk about one of the most disturbing industries in America, data brokers. They provide reports like this that have information about you, including your contact info, address, your relatives, and maybe even what car you drive. Vulnerable, and you shouldn't either. Despite the episode ending relatively cordially, members of the Flagrant and Fresh and Fit podcast would trade shots at each other over the next few years. But tensions reached a boiling point when Myron of the Fresh and Fit podcast called out Akash and his wife Jasleen. He tweeted, "Akash Singh tried to lecture me about women years ago. Here's his wife making a mockery of him and herself on a podcast." And linked below was a full episode of the Main Character podcast hosted by Jasleen Singh and her friend Nahal Mawani. The women described their podcast as unfiltered girl talk and sells itself as being for the ones who live life like the plot revolves around them, because it does. This description on the surface is relatively harmless, but once you take a closer look at the podcast itself, you see that this description is extremely accurate. Two women who think they're the main characters of the world talking about themselves with absolutely no filter. One comment that stood out in this episode was where Jasleen discusses her and her husband's finances.
Who names these people, right, dude? Oh no, in the future, everybody's names are just gonna be a random group of letters. Frickin' clap. Roll call is gonna be a nightmare. But yeah, see, this is why I stepped over. This is why I don't watch shit. I don't watch shit. I'm done talking about shit because it's all negative. It's all everybody's just caught up in drama, just stuck in this loop. It's all negative bullshit that just eats away at your soul. All of it.
Man that doesn't want to have a joint bank account or isn't being transparent with his accounts or has separate accounts, that's a red flag. And I will say it again because I know there's going to be already like incel troll mother. This is not a two-way street. This is a one-way street. His money is our money and my money is my money. And look.
You either agree with her or you're an incel troll freak. If you're dating a woman, you gotta give her all your money.
Have I only made $600 from content creating?
Wow, it went up $100 from last week.
But that's my money, okay? So just so we're clear, no, that's actually a red flag because I know so many girls in my life personally that have been with guys that weren't transparent about money and they ended up being terrible in other aspects and like people ended up breaking up in divorces, etc., etc. So that is actually my number one. They must be generous with their finances from day one.
For context, Jasleen is not a celebrity by any means. She does not have a job of her own and has only been able to build her internet following thanks to her husband supplementing her lifestyle. And
so, see, people get a TikTok, they post a few videos, they call themselves a content creator, and then their ego blows up to the size of Jupiter, and then they think they're tough shit. Nobody knows who this bitch is outside of TikTok and the couple 100,000 people that watch her shit. What up, Cyber Lizard? Good to see you, bro. Welcome to the stream.
And this is not a dig at her at all. She talks about this a lot in her content, and some even think she brags about it.
Okay, hi, my name is Jasleen, and these are things that I do as a stay-at-home wife. Or sorry, I don't do. I don't cook, I don't clean, and I don't do my husband's laundry. I feel that I don't have to do things to justify or prove my worth. That.
So then what do you do? So you don't do anything, you just sit around the house and take his money? Like, this is the shit that birthed the manosphere shit.
That I'm allowed to do this.
Now, some may interpret this as just jokes, but she also frequently posts day in my life videos where she romanticizes her routine of doing essentially nothing all day long.
I actually do this. I just do this. Like, I sit here. This.
Now, if this is the agreement this couple...
You just sit there? That's what you do? I guess she answered my question. I was like, what do you do? Oh, you just sit there? Oh, okay, well, I guess that's... Good lord, bro.
Couple has in their relationship, then that's fine. It is what it is. Being a stay-at-home wife or mother is absolutely nothing to be ashamed of, but it's the aggressive tone and entitlement she gives off that has earned her the label of a gold digger, something that she subtly implies to be.
Now, like, people are like, oh, that's gold digging, or that's something. No, it's not.
Okay, then I'm digging. Yeah.
If that wasn't bad enough, Jasleen frequently discusses other men that she would like to cheat on her husband with.
I never watched that show, but...
Wow. That is so fucked up. What? Why would you say that at all, let alone on a podcast?
Like, he's on my hall pass list.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Chase Crawford, Jacob
Hall pass
Elordi,
list.
Austin Butler.
Now, some people see the whole celebrity crush thing as unserious because the celebrity feels so distant, so unreachable, that it's basically the same thing as fantasizing about a fictional character. Like, it's not really cheating because in their minds the situation is so unrealistic that it becomes harmless. Others see this as straight up openly admitting they'd hook up with someone else that wasn't their husband because celebrities are just people too, after all.
That's
him
exactly
in that movie,
what that
like,
is.
did kind of, like, rewire my sexual...
But is that your type, Ranbir Kapoor?
Not anymore, but, like, he was so hot and tall, and he's like Mera Naam Bunny, like Bugs Bunny, and I was like, okay.
But Jasleen didn't just openly fantasize about sleeping with other famous men, she quite literally admitted to wanting to sleep with her co-host husband, Nav.
Would y'all ever have an together with your husband?
Rhea, I'm actively trying to have an...
This is all these people talk about.
Because this couple is so good looking, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you see him. His body goes crazy.
God. She has the most insufferable voice. It's like scraping a fork on a plate. Nails on a chalkboard, that one. This is all people talk about? I haven't seen very many women podcasts, or feminist podcasts. I should say feminist podcasts. I haven't seen very many. Okay. I'm sure not all women podcasts are like this, but so far, every feminist podcast I've seen has been like this. Well, this is only the second one I've seen. But it's 2 for 2 now. There's just two chicks sitting on soft furniture with a mic in their face talking about sex. So far, both feminist podcasts I've seen have been this. This is what people like? Oh, God.
His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband.
No, I kind of love it, but I'm like, us for it? Okay, maybe.
I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches.
You would only be down for an orgy if
or it's thick. It's thick.
The original question was a joke about all 4 of them sleeping together. However, Jasleen
there gonna be more?
Jazleen only talks about Nav and never mentions her own husband, even excluding him from the hypothetical and talking about a three-person situation. Nahal clearly attempts to steer the conversation back to the dynamic being four people to respect Akash, while Jazleen continues to fantasize about Nav. Once again, you could argue that Jazleen is just joking, but when you joke about something over and over again, especially in a short period of time, you start to wonder if there's a little bit of truth to that. Even while talking about her husband in a positive light, Jazleen can't help but imply that Nav is a better husband than her own. To make matters worse, only minutes later in the podcast, they bring their husbands on, where Akash is forced to sit next to the man his wife was just fantasizing about having sex with, and she once again brings up having a threesome with Nahal and Nav while Akash is sitting right there.
I'm a hustler who scams a little bit. I'm not a scammer who hustles.
I'm not gonna lie, that was sexy, and that's why I'm actively trying to have an orgy.
Even at the end of the episode, Jazleen once again, completely unprovoked,
This fucking demon bitch. She's a fucking demon. She's gonna end up with 1,000 diseases before she's 40. She's gonna end up with 1,000 diseases and alone, because Akash is gonna divorce her eventually. Something tells me she only wants an orgy so she can have an excuse to cheat on her husband. That's what that feels like to me. I would never touch this woman. Her voice would make me lose my boner. Exactly. Bro, I'm a homebody and I at least clean some things out of boredom, yeah. I would just rather stay at home.
states that she wants to sleep with Nav.
On the main character pod, we love you, we hate you,
I guess
we respect
we
you.
love you, but I actually love you in one of all of
He looks so uncomfortable. Whoops. He does not look comfortable at all. Like, the amount of disrespect you have to have for your man to be just putting all of this on blast on a public platform, it's crazy.
You would be hard-pressed to make a compelling argument that Jazleen is only joking when she brought up this topic multiple times. And when we get to hear from Akash directly about his perspective of their relationship, you almost get this sense of relief from him that he finally can express how he really feels about Jasleen's behavior.
When she's running 2 hours late to a dinner reservation that I work really hard to get, and then I'm like, baby, we're running late, and she's like, are you kidding me? Do you know? I don't give a if we're late to this dinner. They're lucky to have us. And I'm like, oh, that's what we're doing? #1 restaurant in the New York Times. You know how hard...
Dude, she just sounds like a cocky bitch. I can't stand bitches like this, dude.
Yeah, she's like, call them right now. Call them right now. This is not a fun session.
I'm not even joking. This is how main character I am. I was like, Sema will be lucky that I would grace them with my presence tonight.
Jazleen seems...
Dude, she almost had a moment of self-reflection right there. Until she just, like, completely blew it out of the water. It's like, she had a moment of self-awareness. Just a little flash. It's like, this is how main character I am? Yeah, I should be lucky to have me. Yeah, you know you're not... You know you have main character syndrome.
Seems to think that being the main character means being as entitled and rude as possible, with no regard for anyone else's personal feelings. Stories like these demonstrate that Jasleen's selfish demeanor isn't just played up for laughs on a podcast, but exists within her real life as well. Akash comes off visibly frustrated when talking about his wife's toxic behavior, turning it into a therapy session for him where he can finally let out his pent-up rage.
When I say I'm tired, she can't just let me be tired. I travel, I work, and I'm very blessed to do what I do.
He also has really bad insomnia.
I have really bad insomnia. I work 335 days a year. I'm so blessed to do what I do. This is not a complaint. But when I tell my wife I'm tired, I want her to say, I'm sorry, baby. I understand. That must be exhausting, buying me all these things. Instead, she goes, so am I. And if I dare open my mouth to go, what the did you do?
Hold on, I got up to get Monster. I'm gonna rewind and see what he said. She needs all the holy water, just dunk her into the water, right? She needs to be baptized like 100 times. Bitch thinks she's the main character, but she's actually just a brothel NPC, right? She's literally just like all of those dumb bitches in the Manosphere videos that walk the Las Vegas Strip. She's more cookie cutter than like anybody else. Her and her friend are cookie cutter as fuck. Now what did he say?
But when
Insomnia.
I have
It's
really
like a
bad
known
insomnia.
thing.
I work 335 days a year. I'm so blessed to do what I do. This is not a complaint. But when I tell my wife I'm tired, I want her to say, I'm sorry, baby. I understand. That must be exhausting.
That makes
buying
sense.
me all these things. Instead, she goes, so am I. And if I dare open my mouth to go, what the did you do that made you tired? Now it's a problem. Now it's a fight. So I gotta sit there.
I went to Pilates.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
I faced my nay-hole.
Now, there definitely is a humorous delivery.
She's tired because she went to Pilates and pierced her navel. That's... This guy does stand-up. He runs like 3 podcasts. He's doing interviews and shit. Like, this motherfucker's running around. I go to Pilates. I pierce my navel. I go shopping. Yeah, I'm tired.
To the story that Akash is telling, but it does seem to be rooted in genuine problems he has with his relationship. Jasleen displays an extremely selfish and entitled mindset, both on the podcast and in their real life. Are we really meant to believe that all of this is just funny, just jokes? Well, ironically, that's basically how Akash justifies putting up with this behavior.
It's adorable when she does these things. Like, I just look at it and here's a rule in art.
No, it's not. You genuinely hate it. That's his, what is it? Not defense mechanism, coping mechanism. That's the way that he kind of soft lands. Kind of cushions what he's saying, you know? Like, oh yeah, it pisses me off when she does this. But, you know, it's also adorable.
Marriage, it's been unspoken, but now we're just saying it now that we're both making content. If it's funny, we're good. Like, if it's funny, and if it's not funny and it hurt the other person's feelings, you apologize, you move on.
Any logical person understands this is an extremely slippery slope, because literally anything can be passed off as a joke or an attempt to make a joke. Like this video she posted to TikTok, where you can hear them both chuckling from time to time, but it's clear they are both frustrated and quite literally just documenting themselves having an argument.
Do you know what my husband just tried to do to me?
Yeah.
We're leaving. Shut up. We're leaving in Paris in 5 hours, so tensions are a little high. We also just redid our closet.
This is all her closet now. She took the whole closet.
Which we already agreed upon.
And now she's saying she doesn't have no space.
And now I'm saying I don't have space for all my...
What?
I don't have space for... Can you show?
Yeah.
I don't have space for all my Indian suits because I like my dresses space.
Dude, her closet's like half the size of my entire room. Like, she doesn't have space? What the fuck? Yeah, I feel bad for this dude too, bro. Like, what the fuck? That is crazy.
Stop. Do you know what Akash just did?
Here you go. Watch this. Oh my god.
I'm not doing that.
That's a reasonable solution. Like, why would you not just do that? Why do you need a bigger space? You're trying to get him to buy you a bigger house is what you're trying to do here. I need to spend more of your money to put in your house. So we need a bigger house. You need to buy a bigger house. Wow, that is insane.
This exists.
I'm not doing that.
So what do you want to do? You want to buy a separate house with all hangers?
No.
In another video, she documents her being stressed.
Dude, that's a reasonable response. Well, you want to buy a separate house for all your fucking hangers? That's a reasonable response.
Out about packing for a lavish vacation in the wealthiest area of America, which is only a 3-hour drive from their apartment.
Okay, so me and my husband are supposed to leave tonight to go to the Hamptons for 2 weeks, and I haven't even packed anything yet. So I was just like, I'm really stressed. Like, I don't want to go tonight because I still have to pack. I haven't even started. I have to finish my laundry.
Really, I know this is a really hard day. What did you do again?
Oh, today?
Yeah.
I had a mani-pedi.
Oh, wow, that's so stressful.
Wait, and I had a massage.
It's how stressful to...
What? You're tired you had a mani-pedi and a massage. You're tired from a massage. Get the fuck out of here, dude. This bitch is so infuriating.
I go to the Hamptons for 2 weeks. The Hamptons, Hawaii.
Akash puts up with Jaslene's selfish behavior and entitlement because he thinks they are just cute jokes. But it clearly isn't just jokes. Jasleen even says that Akash's birthday is her least favorite day of the year because it's the only day she can't be mean to him.
Okay, May the 4th is Akash's birthday. And
May the 4th be with you.
Yes.
Yeah, and every year I dread it because I have to be nice the whole day, and I have to get him something, and I have to also be nice and do like
Oh my god, you are insufferable. Do you even like this guy? You don't even like him. Oh my god, his birthday is May the 4th, and I absolutely dread it because I have to be nice to him, and I have to get him a gift, and I have to do this, and I have to do that. Like, if you liked him, you would want to do all of this stuff. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for the woman you have given me. I appreciate it. Emily's fucking great. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Right? Heaven forbid you to be nice to your loving partner. For real, bro. Like, that's how entitled and narcissistic this chick is. Full-blown narcissism just put on blast right in front of a camera.
Said that
kindness.
She said that twice. You know she said that twice?
She's really not okay with it.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, it's really hard.
For her, it's really hard.
For me.
She needs to just,
Listen, I'm just used to being treated like a princess all day, every day, so that one day that I don't...
Oh, what torture.
Yeah.
Akash is the Indian Will Smith. Bro, Akash married the girl Fresh and Fit warned you not to marry. She's the embodiment of...
That's the truth. Yeah, dude, that's the truth. I was literally about to say the same shit. I think I did say it earlier. It's like, she's literally the archetype of woman that the manosphere warns you about. That's not the only archetype of woman. That's where the manosphere gets it wrong. Because they really try to pretend like every woman is like this. But this is the archetype of woman that they try to warn you about. Just the one that's just after your money. Just me. Doesn't even like her man. I don't like his birthday because it's the one day where it's not about me. Oh, I have to get him a gift. Oh my god. Oh, the horror. The inhumanity.
What Fresh and Fit said to avoid. Akash's rejection of Fresh and Fit's ideology now looked more like a defensive response born out of insecurity, considering her previous comments about her cheating on her husband, the unapologetically consumerist lifestyle that he funds, and the clear unsettling tension she has with Akash made many question what her true motives were in the relationship. Many viewed Jasleen as a gold digger who had no actual emotional or romantic tie to the man that she married, and these sentiments would only grow stronger as people took notice of a very strange pattern of behavior, that being her tendency to avoid kissing Akash, and even straight up dodging his kisses when...
That's weird. You won't even kiss your man? Like, even this face right here is a face of someone who doesn't even want to be there. You just want the money. There are men you should avoid, and there are women you should avoid. Yeah, 100%. There are definitely men you should avoid. But that's why the dating part of the relationship is so important. Getting to know the motives of the other person, you know, and whether or not they actually like you. Evil knows no one form. I love my wife. She's currently complaining because I keep shaking my leg and interrupting her Minecrafting. See, that's a good woman. She not out here trying to blow your money on frickin' whatever this bitch is doing. What she did trying to get a mani-pedi. Also, this Jasleen woman kind of ugly. Yeah. She ugly because she evil. It seeps out. You can see it. All her evil.
when he tries to initiate.
I don't know
She's a
anything.
good liar.
Then she's a good liar.
That's a friend that lies for you and not to you.
And this was not just a one-time occurrence. Entire compilations have been created showing just how often Ghislaine avoids kissing her own husband. To make matters worse, not only did she dodge a kiss from Akash during their marriage proposal, but she also dodged his kiss a second time when he proposed to have their vows renewed. But Ghislaine says it's nothing more than her being uncomfortable with public displays of affection.
I'll also respond to the people saying I don't like my husband because I turned away from a kiss. I've never liked PDA. Physical touch, I find it really overstimulating, and so it's something I actually work through with my husband because that's his love language.
Now, having issues with PDA are extremely common. However, it is worth considering all of the other things Ghislaine has no problem doing on camera. She's constantly talking about sex on her podcast and on her TikTok.
I was literally about to say that. She doesn't like PDA, but she'll talk openly about wanting orgies with her husband? Like, what? That's weird, dude.
Not to mention the fact that she posted an entire video where she is clearly not wearing any pants, getting treatment for a bruise she got during and as if it couldn't get worse, she also flirts with the doctor.
Also, I heard you're single. Is that true?
So she has no problem posting herself having very graphic conversations, half-naked videos of herself, and flirting with other men, but she draws the line at giving her own husband a kiss. Just doesn't really make sense. Not only did Ghislaine look extremely shady, it now seemed like she was perfectly comfortable with lying about her relationship to make herself look better. And it turns out she wasn't just lying to her small audience, she was also lying to her own husband as well. Now, Ghislaine constantly claiming that she has main character energy is particularly interesting. This is supposed to mean that you are liberated from others' judgment and confident in yourself. But for some, saying you have main character energy is just an acceptable way to admit that you are a narcissist. And narcissists tend to lie about everything, which is why many refused to believe Ghislaine when she said that she was a virgin before meeting Akash. Akash has previously stated that he and Ghislaine were both virgins before they met.
My wife also hadn't had any partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this: do you believe her?
If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe. Yeah. I remember I was just like, what?
Ghislaine, in a separate podcast, made the same statement.
I was at the point where I was ready, because I don't know if you told her, because I was.
Oh no, I didn't know you were a virgin too.
So I was a virgin too when I met him.
However, posts made by Ghislaine herself tell a completely different story, like the one where she reminisces on the days she spent in college, passing herself around to other men.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. I was popping my and living my best life in these white boy frat houses, and I had a roster of guys that I would rotate.
Now, technically, she doesn't say that she was sleeping with them, but it is heavily...
Dude, college is ruining people, bro.
Implied. And despite many feeling like they caught her in a lie, she surprisingly doubled down in a response to the criticism, claiming that she did in fact lose her virginity to Akash. Even though Ghislaine has disabled the comments on her social media, preventing anyone from criticizing her on her own page, she still sees the backlash, and her justification for acting the way she does online just makes everything so much worse. Ghislaine has made a few public responses on her TikTok where she claims that she is being cancelled, which is funny because she has nothing to be canceled from. She has no show to be fired from, no brand deal to lose, no job, no platform that anyone...
She's literally just a TikToker. She's Akash's wife. That's all his money
could realistically take away from her. In the last few years, cancel culture has become such a buzzword that people will use as a shield against any form of criticism. If an influencer or celebrity frames their criticism as, oh, they're just trying to cancel me, a certain group of viewers will immediately jump to their defense without doing any research. They hear the word cancel and assume it's just another example of people online trying to ruin someone's life for no reason. But Ghislaine is the one who decided to blurt out all of this stuff about her relationship for the internet, and she's being criticized for it. It's that simple. But she mostly chalks up all the negative attention to just coming from red pillars and incels trying to cancel her because she doesn't fit the traditional wife role.
When you're a simple little boy, it just breaks their brain that a girl can like just be loved for simply existing. My husband loves me for simply existing. I don't have to cook or clean to justify my worth.
Now, nobody is saying that she needs to cook and clean and fit some 1950s idea of of a trad wife to have value. The issue is that publicly romanticizing other men, joking about cheating, and openly fantasizing about life before your husband isn't empowerment, it's disrespect. It's not about gender roles, it's about basic partnership and companionship. And her mentality and behavior influencing others is potentially harmful to relationships or even single people all around the world.
And like, what do you do? What do you do? You just exist?
The second response came a few days later, after people had thoroughly scrubbed through her digital footprint. Ghislaine should have realized at this point that it was more than just incels coming after her, but she does make an interesting point about the criticism she was receiving.
Why are you mad if me and my husband are cool with each other, if we both make jokes at each other's expense? The difference is my husband will go on stage and say whatever the he wants about me. No one has anything to say. It's like, oh my God, it's so funny, it's so relatable. But then I come on TikTok and I make jokes and now you have a problem? Because I don't have a mic in my hand?
Ironically, yes. If she did have a microphone in her hand, it would be way different. If she was trying to make it as a stand-up comic and her material focused around her being a gold digger or cheating on her husband, people would likely assume that she's being self-deprecating and not to take her as seriously. Because when you are on stage with a mic, people understand that it is a form of performance art that was thought about, written, practiced, and perfected over time. But she isn't selling herself as a comedian. Her podcast is branded as
her stuff isn't written or prepared either. It's just off the cuff. And she's not good at improv comedy. Nothing she said was funny.
As unfiltered girl talk, which implies that Ghislaine is offering her honest thoughts and feelings while present. Not to mention that the same things she tries to pass off as jokes, she also attempts to justify as valid opinions she genuinely has. Also, her TikTok is quite literally a behind-the-scenes look at her real life and real dynamics with her husband. She is picking and choosing what should be considered as jokes and what is serious to, again, deflect criticism. This is likely the exact same thing
That's the MO of a narcissistic bitch.
Does to Akash in their personal relationship, which is why he doesn't even realize he is being disrespected and humiliated. Akash certainly complains about his relationship while doing stand-up.
My wife is objectively gorgeous. Me, nah. So that's what you gotta do. I gotta work my ass off, and then every time she starts looking at me and she starts assessing my beauty, I just throw a bag at that. Chest pass! I'm telling.
Alright, so are you with her because she looks good? Is that it? Because if you are, that's equally shallow. So, like, I don't even know if I feel bad for you if that's the case.
I'm telling you ladies, if you have a good guy, do you know what he needs? A vacation. You hear it all the time. A relationship is hard work. Marriage is a job. Well, every good job gives you 2 weeks vacation. And if you have a good man, I promise you I know what his dream vacation is. Because
if you had a good marriage, you wouldn't need a vacation from it. Just saying.
Every good guy's dream vacation is your vacation. Go somewhere. Go anywhere you want.
But in a more personal setting, like podcasts for example, Akash is significantly more graceful.
You were saying the best vacation for a man is sending the woman somewhere else.
When talking about his wife.
She just says everything she's feeling at whatever moment. It's done. She just tells me when she's pissed off at me. It just all comes out. It took me a while to appreciate that because initially I'm like, why are you so combative? What's this about? God damn, stop fighting with me all the time. And then I was like, oh no, she just lets it out and she's free. All these little social niceties that we all do where we just lie.
Bro took the simping crown from Will Smith. Feeling the pressure from all the backlash, Akash started interrupting his stand-up performances to talk about social media drama. As one fan wrote, I went to the 7 p.m. show last night and it was extremely awkward. He was clearly not processing the situation well and he ended the set 20 minutes early. He spent the first 10 to 15 minutes of the set talking about the controversy, how his wife has been loyal to him, and everything she has been saying is just jokes and is fine with him. No one in the crowd knew how to take this information, and I truly believe that the majority of fans there had no idea any of this was going on. This only made him spend—
He interrupted his set to address this shit, dude. You don't do that. Well, you're not Dave Chappelle. You're Akash. Insert last name. I forgot your last name already.
spending like 1/3 of his set on it even more awkward. He then proceeded to jokingly call his wife
Fucking bad
every
look.
time he brought her up, which was just not helping. I think it ruined his whole set and the mood never recovered, which I think is why he ended early. Other fans recalled a similar experience, and they all seemed to share the sentiment that Akash was clearly rattled by the ordeal and his performance was suffering as a result. One fan even claimed that he asked beforehand if the crowd had heard about the drama and was relieved to find out most of them hadn't. Someone else recorded a recent performance Akash did in which he tries to explain why he thinks his wife isn't what the internet says she is.
These narratives, people calling your wife a gold digger and all these other things, it's a shame. So I'm gonna tell one story that I have never even told her, honestly.
Dude, don't address that shit on stage, because all you're doing is spreading it. Because like you said, there's a good chunk of people had no idea this was going on. Well, now they know.
My wife and I met in 2014. I was not making much money. I was getting $25 a night doing stand-up. I was on MTV shows that paid dog shit money. But then in 2018, I went flat broke. 34 years old, I probably made $4,000 that entire year. And we couldn't even afford the living room we lived in New York City. Me and her sleeping on a hardwood floor. I'm 34 years old. She's 25 years old. I'm looking at this girl like, man, you...
See, if you're gonna have a story like this, you gotta at least write it down and make a joke out of it or something. You can't just off the cuff it in the middle of your set, dude.
You could go be with an Indian who's a doctor. I have nothing to give her. It's just a light jacket. It's like October. We have nothing. So I hand her the jacket, and then she said, "What's this for?" I said, "You can use it as a pillow." And then she goes, "Well, what are you going to use?" And I said, "I'll figure it out." She handed me back the jacket. She goes, "You take this." And then she laid with her head on my chest and her arm around me the entire night. And so I remember thinking in that moment, I don't know if I'm going to be able to marry this girl because I'm so broken. I'm in such a bad place and it's a dark time in my life. But I know I will never find a girl that loves me this much ever again.
Now this paints the narrative of a girl who was loyal to the core to a man who was at his lowest moment, and therefore deserves the fruits of his success. But there is a few key details that he left out, because shortly after this story that Akash explained of them sleeping on the floor, Ghislaine did actually leave him, but then came back to him when his career was revived. Akash says that he made nearly no money during the first 4 years of their relationship, and then went broke in 2018. However, they both have publicly claimed that he was making a 6-figure salary in 2017.
He was getting a lot of work from MTV, like his first show was Wildin' Out, and then he did Guy Code, and he was just like on a bunch of MTV shows, and he was able to like reach a 6-figure salary, which at the time was really huge for us. But then in 2018, like all of the opportunities started to dry up. He was kind of aging out of the MTV bracket, and he wasn't really getting any attention from the industry. So he was pretty much losing all his income, and at the same time, I was working a really toxic job with like a toxic manager and like working till 2 in the morning, and it just caused a lot of stress on our relationship.
I had like 7 MTV shows. I wasn't making crazy money. I was making like low 6 figures, but my girlfriend at the time, she moved into our place, and then all of a sudden, end of 2017, all the shows started suddenly getting canceled one by one. So I went from making like a low 6 figures, nothing crazy, but 6 figures in 2017 to 2018, probably making like $4,000 for the whole year. I'm not even exaggerating.
Ghislaine actually did end up dumping Akash during this dark time, sparked by what she claims was a fight between her and Akash's mother. Then the two eventually got back together months later, and conveniently enough, Akash's Flagrant podcast was just starting to blow up and was making $10,000 a month in Patreon revenue. Akash and Ghislaine finally decided to sit down and address all of the backlash on the Flagrant podcast. Andrew and the guys created this trial where they pretended to investigate Ghislaine and ask her all of the tough questions that the internet is demanding answers to. What's funny is that everyone seems to be enjoying this besides Akash. He is easily the least animated one throughout the pod and seems like he just wants to get this thing over with. Now the two didn't say anything that we haven't heard before. Ghislaine basically chalks everything up to being just a joke or exaggerated because most people don't contextualize her background and upbringing.
Have you ever heard of the repressed Catholic schoolgirl?
Never.
I was, yeah, you know. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was.
His Catholic school was in his living room. Imagine how repressed he was.
I was a repressed Indian girl
that I didn't even watch Jersey Shore in high school because I felt it to be too inappropriate. So when I got to college, I'm like, oh my God, I can dress however I want. I can do whatever I want.
You can have a roster of frat boys.
What does a roster mean?
So it didn't actually translate to a roster. It just meant like 2 guys I was talking to and flirting with at the same time. That's it.
That's all.
Yeah.
And when you say hooking up, I think people
When
think you
I
meant...
mean I just meant making out. Again, like everything I say is so amplified and
That sounds like damage control to me. That sounds like damage control.
hyperbolic because it's so like incongruous to who I actually am as a person.
Right. So you're saying you're a big old prude.
Yeah, literally.
Throughout the episode, Akash is kind of bullying and teasing her constantly as if this is to prove that they do it to each other and it's not just a one-sided thing, even though on podcasts before this, he is typically more graceful towards her and is not just outright calling her a bitch.
Yeah, she's actually made a non-cooking ass
God, you could make that?
Kima.
Yeah.
Really?
This useless.
You can't say this with all due respect, please. You gotta say with all due respect.
Why?
Well, I guess it's your
Well,
way.
I thought the internet was right about everything.
No.
Golding a woman.
Yeah. Okay, so you can make all these things. You can make all these things.
Yeah.
One of the more interesting moments was when the two discussed her bringing up and being so persistent about having an with her co-host's husband.
I think the only reason she was okay with him saying that is because she knew that that was damage control. She knew that they were on there to kind of rebuild her image because they think she's a gold digging ass whore, and they would be correct. So that's the only reason she didn't like get super mad just then.
And again, she said it was just a joke, but in the middle of that, she remained firm in her stance that she was a virgin, and even Andrew was surprised.
So if she had a body count, I would have been like, hey, cut that. But because she doesn't, and I know how like innocent she actually is.
Oh, you are a virgin? That's real?
I was a virgin until I met him, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, good to know.
Yeah.
And if she wasn't, that body count thing, I'd have been like, what are we doing here?
Right.
Because I would have been insecure about it. But I can be, not that I'm so secure, but with that joke, I'm like so secure.
Oh, I absolutely would feel insecure.
And I think stupidly, I was like, oh, it's all of us. It's not like talking.
Oh, he insecure as fuck.
This is stupid.
Yeah.
But the 87,000 dislikes on the video says that the viewers were not exactly believing whatever they were saying. Are they trying to convince us or themselves? Akash still believes her body count is 1. At this point, someone needs to interview one of those frat boys. The fake laughing is almost corporate level. That being said, it seems like Akash genuinely believes his wife is out of his league. He said publicly that she is far more attractive than any woman he thought he could ever get. When you feel lucky just to be with someone, you start letting things slide that would normally hurt you. You convince yourself the jokes don't mean anything, the disrespect isn't real, and the public humiliation is just content. Ghislaine behaves like someone who assumes she'll be forgiven no matter what, so she has no reason to self-reflect on her behavior because her husband doesn't push back. You can only see where this will lead. Eventually, Akash won't be able to supply her demands. The vacations aren't
Bro, he got pussy whipped.
enough. The house isn't big enough. The clothes aren't expensive enough. The bedroom activities aren't enough. And that stuff is hard enough to deal with privately. Now he has to run the risk of her expressing all of these frustrations publicly on her TikTok and podcast. It seems that Ghislaine is a product of a generation that confuses on-screen dysfunctionality with personality, treating toxic characters as an aesthetic role model with main character energy.
Like, the closest character to me is probably Maddie from Euphoria.
Maddie from Euphoria is a character best known for her engagement in toxic relationships and selfish personality, oftentimes emotionally harming other people to get what she wants. So it's interesting that Ghislaine says she can only act as Maddie because she can only act like herself. Ghislaine does not see Maddie as a problematic teenage girl. She sees her as a diva and an icon, and resonates with her as a result. If someone has a problem with her behavior, then they're just an incel, or a red pillar, or a misogynist. But if the pushback comes from someone that she loves, like her friend or her husband, then, oh, it's just jokes. It kind of reminds me of what's called the narcissist's prayer. That didn't happen, and if it did, it wasn't that bad. And if it was, that's not a big deal. And if it is, that's not my fault.
Been seeing a lot more people following this pattern lately. They all seem to be on YouTube.
And if it was, I didn't mean it. And if I did, you deserved it. During their initial podcast appearance, Fresh and Fit discussed the concept of men having leverage in their relationships. And while their opinions were a lot more skewed to men having the financial and emotional power over their
What a self-report, right, bro?
partner, the core idea underneath it is much simpler. Respect. Any normal person understands that a relationship is supposed to be 50-50, which doesn't have to mean equal income. It means equal effort, equal care, equal consideration. But in this marriage, Jasleen holds all the emotional power because Akash fears she will just leave him for someone else. And the truth is, she could. She could get someone more successful, more handsome, and he will deal with all of her shortcomings. At some point, Akash will have to draw a line, and only then will he truly figure out if his wife is just joking or not. I can only hope that this type of love never finds any of you. This relationship dynamic is...
No, I am thankful. I am thankful. Yeah. Eventually, he's going to have to realize that he deserves better, and he can get with a woman who actually cares about him.
Eerily similar to Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, who put all of their extremely nonsensical and strange ways of justifying their broken marriage on full display. But if you want to hear more about that, check out this video.
Alright, that's enough of that. Alright, I'm probably going to shut down the stream. It's been a while. Been about 4 hours. We're getting close. But we did it. We finally finished routine. We're going to have to find another game to play. I like playing games with you guys, dude. I like solving the puzzles. But anyways, we'll be back next week. Next Sunday, 7:30. Gonna lean into the streaming thing. Like Ron Swanson says from Parks and Rec, don't half-ass two things, whole-ass one thing. Gonna lean into the streaming thing. So, woohoo! So I'll see you guys next week. Gonna find a new game, and then we'll meet back here. So I'll see you later. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And, oh, Christmas is this week. So, Merry Christmas. Because I won't see you till after. So, Merry Christmas. Alright, I'll see you later.